Hello, good morning, my dear students. This is Thiru sir, your SST teacher. So, welcome to the online classes of Sri Eknath Rao Kharshe Talent English Medium School, Muktanagar. So, dear students, the last chapter we have discussed about our Indian village, right? So, the same related to same related subject. Another subject is local self government. That is local body, panchayat samiti or gram panchayat. Gram panchayat is the local government body, while the same way it will come as a in this order. So today we are going to learn the local self government. So generally listen, to our India is a very vast country. Okay, in one process, in one ruling, we cannot guide or we cannot control all over the India. That's why we have to, means the government has divided into three parts: central government, state government, local self government. Central government, what will do? Central government all over the India, central level he will see. Next, state level, what he will do? State's welfare purpose, the state government will see. Now what we are reading in this chapter, that is local self government. I mean, in locally, in village side, what development is and everything will do the local self government. So generally local self government has been divided into four parts. First one is gram panchayat, second one is nagar panchayat, third one is municipal council, and fourth one is municipal corporation. Municipal corporation. So step by step it has given for you. Okay, so in this way a city or town has its own government called municipality. Okay, in city town it itself has a government that is called municipality, and it has one committee that is called municipal committee. This also, it is an elected committee, men and women who 18 years of age above the members of the committee. So how the gram panchayat, how they elected after 18 years they can elect. Okay, the same way in this place also municipal committee also formed by the elected after 18 years. Okay, so now just I have explained to you the types of local self-government. So first we want to discuss about the gram panchayat. We have already discussed about the gram panchayat in the previous chapter, which is very important. So in this chapter, in this gram panchayat, so that is over. Now we have discussed the nagar panchayat. Already we have discussed about the gram panchayat, so no need. So now we are going to discuss the nagar panchayat. So in this nagar panchayat works for the transitional area, meaning an area in transition from rural to urban areas. Whether an area is a transitional area, a small urban area, or large urban area, it is decided to specify the governor through the public notifications. Nagar panchayat is means somewhat developed than the gram panchayat. We can say that is semi-urban area or some urban areas. Got it? Then after we will discuss the municipal council. What is the municipal council? Municipal council is a town or cities, it is a own local government. Okay, means the town or cities which has a itself the local government and its own government is called municipal council. Municipal council, here the head of the municipal council is the councillor. The head of the municipal council is called councillor. It is situated for a town or a small city. The councillor is headed by the commissioner. So the municipal council generally it is the municipal council formed with municipal councillors. So the municipal council, the head is called commissioner. What did you say? Commissioner. The municipal council is made by the municipal councillor, and the head of the municipal council is called commissioner. Now municipal corporation we are not discuss. So what is municipal corporation? What is the duty? It is very big cities and towns. Means municipal council is very it is towns or very small urban areas or towns. But municipal corporation, it is very big cities and towns, just like metro cities, metropolitan cities like Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai. Municipal corporation are made for local administrations. The head of the municipal corporation is called mayor. The head of the municipal council, that is called commissioner. But the head of the municipal corporation is called mayor. Okay. The corporation has council that directly elected by the local people. How the local subgovernment, municipal council, the people, how they are elected directly, the same way the municipal corporations people, means the representative of municipal corporation also elected by the direct through the people. All the members of municipality directly elected by the municipal area. In that municipal area, those are living, those who are after 18 years, they elected to the members, and they are sending to the municipal corporation. Now we are going to discuss the municipalities, income of municipalities. What their incomes? To all welfare municipalities need money. They get money by charging fixed amount of the fee or tax on land, on houses. People pay taxes for water, electricity, and use of roads, and they also pay the entertainment tax and tax on vehicles. Central or state government provide grant for improvement and development of infrastructures and institutions. So generally, what is the income of the municipalities? So everybody knows this. Why? Because whenever you purchase something, you are giving the tax, and if you have any vehicles, we are giving the road tax, vehicle tax, each and every different types of tax to the government. Is it not? Different types of tax we are giving, means ration saman or vehicles or some sophisticated goods or some useful, TV freeze, is electrician goods, each and everything what we are using in our daily lives. For each and everything we are giving some tax as payments. So this all the money goes to the government, and by that money they are developing to the municipal office, and they are developing of the rural peoples or poor peoples, and their construction, different type of school, college, institutions, different medicals, each and everything they are making from that money. Now we are going to discuss what is the duties of the municipality or function. It makes arrangement for the cleanliness of the society. How the gram panchayat making the neat and clean to the village. The same way to the cities and town developing and making the cleanliness purpose. The municipality is making the arrangement. Next, it makes arrangement of lighting on the road, street light. It provides cleaning drinking water. It is responsible for the improvement of small slums. It runs primary school for children. It makes arrangements for the registrations of birth and death. It provides facilities for public health, sanitation, and solid waste management. It provides burial grounds, cremation grounds, electronic crematoriums, and it makes arrangement for the station and dispensaries. So how in the gram panchayat level, in village side, gram panchayat, how the different type of duties is doing the same way, the municipalities also making the different duties upon the cities and towns. Now we are going to discuss about the cooperative societies. What are the cooperative societies, and what is going on? What the importance to the peoples? What type of work is doing? So generally, cooperative society is making some better helping to the peoples, right? So recently, cooperative societies have been formed an institution to work for welfare of the members. Former cooperatives provide loans, assistance, and or the help of the farmers. Small traders and cooperative provide easy loan and the help to small traders in towns and cities. There are cooperative societies that selling things at low rates. They also sell school books, handicrafts, and other stationaries. Cooperative societies are formed in village, towns, cities. Women cooperative societies provide loan to the women for setting up a small scale business, and cooperative societies are generally efficient to provide the good service to their members. So in this way what happens is, by the cooperative society it is giving different type of facilities to the peoples. It is giving loan to the farmers to different for the seeds, for the cultivation, for the fertilizers, and different things as purpose. The cooperative society is giving loan to the farmers, not only farmers but also a small businessman, small sectors, business peoples also they are giving the different type of loan to better business. In this way the cooperative society is helping to the people of the societies. As a responsible citizens, we should take care of public property such as road, parks, monument, etc. So in this way only the government will repair, the government will develop our societies. This type of thinking please remove from your minds. Why? Because only the government will not do, the government will do as well as we also have to do with the citizen of our society or our country. So we have the duty and responsibility to take care of our things as which is our surroundings, right? So we also have the more responsibility about the public property. So the students, I hope you understand better these lessons, and wherever you have any doubt and wherever you have any good confusions, so definitely you may call to me that I can assist you in a proper manner. So the students, the session has been completed. I mean, this lesson also completed, the session also completed. So I will come to the next sessions with the next chapter, that is Indian lifestyle, which is a very interesting chapter. So till then keep watching till the next session. So bye later.